live. Tina Delgado was alive. When I was a kid, there was a radio station that I used to listen to, and that's how they always started it out. I think it was KHJ. Go get some water, Angie. I'm doing different filters. I don't like any of them on that. Oh, vintage. Black and white. Let's do a sketch. No filter. Hey, 3 people. Hi, Deb. How are you? It's a beautiful day to be with you. Oh, you're at the eye doctor? Okay. I'm just in my kitchen. I was doing a short, so I was putting all these fake bakes that I've made. And I thought, you know what, I'll sit down for a few minutes and do a live. So how you guys doing? Hello, 7 people. If you could hit the likes, I'd appreciate it. Angie, go lay down. Da, 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 da. Bottom, bottom. I've been cleaning out drawers. Worked outside yesterday. Got a load of video today. Edit. Thumbs up, thumbs down, I don't care, just a thumb something for the 6 people. I've got 2 likes, I'd appreciate it. What are you doing today, Deb? You too. Hope the eye doctor goes well. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. How hot is it where you're at, Deb? It's nice here today. Today is very nice. If every day could be like this, it'd be wonderful. Hi, Barbara. It's too hot where you're at. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the heat when it does. It's supposed to get really hot next week. The only good thing about that, oh, it's a post-op. The only good thing about the heat next week, I need to shampoo my area rugs, and it's been too mild. They would never have dried, so I've had to wait. So next week it's supposed to be 96. So I'll do them next week early in the morning, and then I'll set them outside all day, so they should be pretty well dried by the nighttime. You're deciding if you want to get your blood work today. It's going to be 107. Whew, I got to get my blood work done. I made my doctor's appointments. Do you know that they are booked out until November? Can you believe that? And I don't want to get my blood work done too early before I go to the doctors. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably get that done in October, since my appointments will be in November. $107. Ugh. What have you guys been doing today? Just kicking back? Hi, Heads. How you doing? After the 4th next week, all this will be coming down. You know, all my 4th stuff. I'll do some honeybees, you know, honeybee theme, but I'm going in, I hate to tell you guys this, but I'm going into fall because once July's over, what do we have? Then we got August. August is the beginning. Before you know it, if you're decorating, you guys, I'm going into fall. But that way I can just take my time. You've been working on 4th of July crafts, Barbara? Cool. What are you making? Your sore heads? I know, I love when fall starts kicking in. You and me both. And I've been racking my brain thinking what I want to do for my DIY for, well, I'll do a couple Christmas in July. I have one thing that I know I'm going to do a fake bake, but I don't know what the other is going to be yet. Hi, Gina. Oh, I'm so glad that you like it. What have you made so far? You guys want to see some of these? Okay. Here's the... And I just put napkins over these little cups from the Dollar Tree. And then this cup, this glass cup, I think I was gifted that by Missy. But here's that one. And then I just printed off this and put it on photo paper, this retro vintage sign. You're making faux fireworks? I was going to make some and I had everything ready, but I'm just running out of time. Here's one of my shakes or my malts. My sundaes. The old banana splitter. I want to do something with that big cone from Dollar Tree. I have a couple of them. Another ice cream cone. You have 4 incisions across the abdomen, 1 under the breast, took gallbladder out via... You know, that amazes me how they can do that with a robot. How the heck? I mean, how do they do that? Do they, well, for a lack of a better word, do they put some kind of a solution in there and kind of disintegrate it and then suck it out? I mean, they have to. I mean, how can they get something out? I mean, I don't know how big the gallbladder is, but how can they get it out like that if they don't do something like that? You love doing the cakes, ice cream, and the hot chocolate with whipped topping for Christmas decor. I know those are fun, huh? You need to do an eggnog shake. I have eggnog shakes and hot cocoa for Christmas. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, Deb, I want to thank you also, all of you. Nana, Patty, Deb, Lisa, H, you guys telling me about Temu. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate that so much. I spent money I shouldn't have spent. And all the while I'm looking and going down that rabbit hole, I'm thinking of Deb. Because she was going on and on. Yeah, and I spent this much, and then I'm thinking, oh, shoot. Why'd I even listen? No, I'm teasing with you. They do have really good prices. And actually, you were right, because I went on to Amazon and I took out a few things from my Amazon cart, because Temu had well, it looks like the exact same thing. I'll know when I get it. I'll do my haul when I get it. But, and they're, for any of you that do scrapbooking or like die cuts, you know, to put through your Sizzix or your Gemini or whatever, you have got to get your die cuts from Temu. $1.88 for some Disney die cuts. I have never been able to find Disney die cuts. They have quite a few. One I wanted, it's they don't have it right now, so I have to wait. They're going to let you know, but it's free shipping, you guys. No matter what, free shipping. Hey, Dandy, how are you? Hi, my pal Sal. You're going to go all out? That's your plan? Cool. I know you were just talking about it. But next week I'm starting my Halloween crafts. Yes, I'm going to be doing, well, see, I have to do my Christmas in July. Okay. I got to get that done. And then I'm going to start my Halloween. And I ordered a couple Halloween die cuts from Temu. They were a couple bucks, literally a couple bucks. Adorable. Adorable. And so I'm going to do a few things with that. Oh, thanks, Dan. What are you doing? Yeah, thanks, Deb. I appreciate it so much. It's all I need to get hooked on something else and go down a rabbit hole. And you're right. Once you get on there, you cannot stop. Hot summer, huh, Dan? It hasn't been that hot yet, and I know it's coming. I know it's coming. But I'm so thankful for the cool weather we've had so far, because usually by now it's very hot. Very hot. And it hasn't been. They blow up the abdomen with gas, then take it out. I've seen the robot in the corner. Doctor sits on opposite corner to right. But how do they get it out of such a small incision? That's what I don't understand. I mean, I understand, you know, filling you up with gas, because they did that with me, but I had to have a complete open incision for my hysterectomy. But when I've seen the size of the incisions for things like that, they look so relatively small. No, Angie. Oh, here we go. She does this. I don't care what she hears. She will go to that door and bark until she realizes nobody's there. So forgive me, but I just have to let her go because she won't stop. And then Holly has to join in thinking that she's doing something. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Get over here, Angie. Come here. It's nobody. Nope, it's nobody. Oh, Lord, help me. We go through this at least 7 times a day. At least. God. How you doing, Tammy? You just ordered the cutest ice cream light set for my craft room from Temu. You did? Is it the ice cream cones? Because I got ice cream cones from Target about 4 years ago. And I only used them once. You're shipping out a special box of treasures and gearing up for a sale, teaching my kids to drive, summer vacation, no school. You know, the usual madness. Yeah, I remember those days. Ice cream cones. I made some chocolate chip cookies, and I'm going to put some vanilla, I'm talking real now, and put some vanilla ice cream in the middle to make an ice cream sandwich. But I did get the recipe to make the real chocolate, you know, that chocolate type cakey stuff for ice cream sandwiches, that, you know what I'm talking about, where you put the vanilla or the chocolate vanilla and strawberry in the middle. Well, I'm going to make that too for the summer. You feel like your dogs bark continuously, but I have them out in the front porch, a great place to do my crafting. Well, and see, the reason I mean, sometimes it's like, oh, you guys stop, because sometimes it'll be one right after the other, and there's no one there. And usually I'll have to go to the door and open it up and look at them and go, look, there's nobody here. And then they'll go lay down. But the reason I don't like to completely make them stop is because when that guy tried to break in that time. And so I'm defeating my purpose if I try to keep them quiet all the time, because I want, if, God forbid, there's someone that's there that wants to get in, they're going to know that somebody's going to be alarmed by the barking. You get 2 packages a week. You get 2 packages a week from Temu? Hi, Denise. You've had rainy, humid weather lately. Ugh. I don't like humid. I love the rain. I love the rainy nights. But I don't like humid. And I know that's coming too. I just know it. I know the humidity's coming, and I am not looking forward to it. What have you been doing, Denise and Tammy? Anything exciting? Oh, no. Oh, Denise, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's terrible. You're crafting gingerbreads? Yep, I'm going to do gingerbreads again. I am not tired of gingerbreads yet. And as long as I'm not tired of something, I'll keep decorating with it. I'll try to put a spin. Actually, I bought a die cut today from Temu. It's for gingerbread ornaments, because that's what I put in my kitchen, in my tree, is gingerbread, and I decorate. Well, you guys that have followed me know that I do that, but I love the gingerbread. And I want to do a fake cake, and I want to put gingerbreads on it. It's smoky here in Wisconsin from Canada. Is Canada still burning? She got a blood infection and she had lupus. Oh, that's so sad, Denise. So obviously it was not it's not like she had a disease where you know what I mean? She got that blood infection. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, you poor little thing. Oh, that's the worst. That's what happened to my mother-in-law. We didn't, I talked to her Sunday night and she goes, okay. She said, I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm getting released tomorrow morning. And my sister-in-law called me at 8:00 in the morning. I was working at the school at the time. And she said, Daveda, she said, get down to St. Mary's. She said, they can't resuscitate Mom. I'm telling you, you could have knocked me over with a feather. And I go, I just talked to her last night. I'll never forget trying to drive down there. I mean, what a mess. I couldn't find my car after. I mean, because my mind was just so crazy. Yeah, I am so sorry. You ordered some apples from AliExpress to make caramel. I know, I want to make more caramel apples this year. I made caramel apples already, and I made the red ones with my resin, but I want to do a couple more. I'm in southern West Ohio, and we are experiencing the Canada. Gosh, that fire has been going on forever. Thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. 11:11. A lot of times I look at the clock and it's 11:11. I can't tell you how many times. Hey, Moonchild, how are you? Oh, thank you. I'm going to make some different desserts too. Some of the stuff I've made, I still have put away. Well, I mean, like my Easter stuff, that's put away. And my Valentine's, that's put away. Oh, thanks, Heads. I appreciate that. Yeah, share anything that you guys think any of your friends might like if they're into crafting or fake baking. Oh, I bet it's been terrible, Denise. My gosh. Oh, I bet you they're beautiful, Moonchild. I'm going to make another banana split. I'm going to make some cutesy ones too, not just realistic. Those are coming up. Actually, I almost have all the stuff cut out for a 4th of July cake. But it's not going to, well, you'll just have to see when I make it. I can't describe it. But I'm also going to make the comic cakes. Have you guys seen the comic cakes? You know, the ones that look like they're out of a comic book. Have any of you seen those? I'm going to make those too. You got to go to work. I will watch on replay. Oh, love you too, Tammy. Tammy, you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day and night, okay? The comic ones I'm excited to make. And I want to make some eclairs. Oh, and I'm going to make popcorn. And then I'm going to put different kinds of goodies on top with the popcorn. That'll be in October. And I might do another Hocus Pocus, but I think I want to do retro, the vintage, one of the die cuts that I got from Temu is, well, it's kind of a silhouette-y looking thing of little kids trick-or-treating. And I'm going to put that on a cake because I love the retro type Halloween decor. Your brother used to have an antique store and he used to have the fake bakes on the tables. Did he really? Oh yeah, that Hocus Pocus cake. Yeah, that was fun to make. And I like those colors, the greens and the purples and oranges and oh, my mind's going back to what I ordered from Temu. And then this stamp that I got, it didn't have the die cut. It was out of stock. But I think I can just stamp and then I can cut around it just like you would if you had the, well, you know, the die cut. I can basically do the same thing. The die cut just makes it easier. But I definitely wanted the stamp because the stamp is really cool looking. Did he? He had them all over the place. People used to want to buy them. I've liked fake bakes for, oh my gosh, over 20 years. And when I first started YouTube, you couldn't find anybody that did fake bake. And then I finally found my friend, Pinktree, and I was so thankful to find her because you couldn't find anyone that liked fake bakes. You know what I mean? So it was so much fun when I found her. And now, I mean, you see people all over the place doing fake bakes. So we really are the OGs of it because there wasn't anybody at the time. Oh, thanks, Denise. She's gearing up to bark again, so get ready. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's your first time watching me live? Oh, good, Barbara. Good. Oh, yeah. I mean, they're the little, are you familiar at all with die cuts, Deb? I mean, like for Sizzix and the Gemini and all that? Or do you not know what a die cut is at all? I know, heads. I'm not kidding. When I tell you this, I am not joking. At least 7 times a day, if not more. Now here she comes. And then the other one, Polly, if I'm in the bathroom, when my kids were little, nothing was sacred. Oh, you know that have kids, right? You'd go in the bathroom thinking, oh, I have 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. Mom. Really? You're kidding. Can you just give me 5 minutes? Well, now I'm in the bathroom and I look down and here comes Polly and she'll push the door open with her feet and she'll peek her head in. I go, yeah, Polly, I'm in here. And then she'll turn and she'll go lay down. She does it all the time now. She'll push that door open. And the reason I don't shut it all the way is because she'll scratch. So I leave it, shut, but not, you know what I mean, shut all the way. Well, she'll push that thing open and she'll stick her little head in. And I've been wanting to try to get it on video sometime because it is cute. And she'll push it open. She pokes her head around the corner, like as if to say, oh, okay. All right. Everything cool? Okay. And then she'll go lay down. So it doesn't end when your kids grow up. Then the animals want to go in. Okay. I'll let you know what it is. The cats do that, Denise? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Moonchild. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that is funny. And I've been listening to my oldies music. When I do these kind of, shakes and all that, I always want to be listening. And that's silly, but I do that. When I'm doing certain crafts, like when I start to do my Christmas in July, I'll listen to Christmas. When I'm doing my Halloween, I'll be watching the scary movies that I like. My son always teases me. He always goes, yep, it's 100 degrees out and mom's listening to Christmas carols. What else am I gonna, I'm gonna be sewing a couple things and I'm gonna be making another wreath. I'm just trying to think of the different things that I was planning on doing for DIYs. I'm gonna make another snowman hat. You know that one that I have on my fireplace, that real big one that I made? I'm gonna make another one. Oh yeah, I have to, Moonchild, especially in the summer when I'm doing Christmas in July. I have to get myself into the mode of Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's been years that I am sweating bullets, no joke. And I'm making Christmas fake bakes. It's like, oh my gosh. But I got to get myself in that frame of mind. But I love all the Halloween, Michael Myers. Well, I don't like all of them. I like the first and the last. Halloween H2O. And there's another scary one that I really like. Halloween. Crud. Can't think. Well, I can't remember now. But yeah, I got to get myself going. You know what I mean? And then I'm thinking, what do I want to do for my fall decor? What colors? I mean, I'll probably do some creams, you know, the neutrals, but I have to have the colors of fall to make it feel like fall, the real vibrant reds and oranges. I'm not so much about the yellow sunflowers. I mean, I do decorate with them, but I would much prefer the real dark, like from Hobby Lobby, the real dark red sunflowers and the green, the real vibrant. I like those better. I love that name, My Pal Sal. That is so cute. Yeah, people do that, Deb. Oh, I love Hocus Pocus. That's the other one, Moonchild. I love Hocus Pocus. And YouTube has some really good scary movies, but they're kind of gross. I mean, they are like Criminal Mind type scary movies. No joke. But some of them are good. Some of them are just way over the top, but a lot of them are good. Hi, Gina. You do, Gina? Oh, good. Me too, Denise. I love fall. Love Hocus Pocus. I'll tell you what, where I would love to go is Boston in fall time. I've told you this before. There's going to come a day I will, before I kick the bucket, I want to go to Boston during the fall. And because I love, you know, at the beginning of Hocus Pocus, when they first moved there and he's coming out of the school and all the trees, and it shows, you know, like an overhead, and where the trees are just so vibrant. Because we don't get that here. It's not like back east. I mean, I'm lucky if I get a few yellow, kind of orange leaves. No joke. And I am not kidding. You still think a theater workshop class on making pops would be amazing? I mean, props. Well, yeah, all of these could be used for props. Well, actually, they are used for props. Oh, I love The Shining. That is such a good movie. You're in Arizona, Gina? Yeah, see what I'm saying? You don't get the same as what back east does or different states. And I just want to see that so bad. Well, yeah, exactly. Florida, California, Arizona. I mean, oh, see, Michigan. Yep, you get all the colors. I love it. They're beautiful. So I have to decorate with really vibrant, because when I'm done, I always like seeing all those vibrant colors, you know. So I'll buy a couple of, I think I have enough pumpkins, but I will buy some silk, like flowers and leaves, you know, fall leaves, a little bit more of that. And then I'll make a few. I don't know what I'm going to do for fall. I'll have to do something with a pumpkin. Hey, I just got an idea. I can't tell you guys. You'll have to watch. It just came on me as I said that. Okay, there's one thing I'll do with the pumpkin. But I'm trying to, oh, I know another thing I'm going to do. Okay, I got a couple things that I'll be doing for fall, and then I'll make a wreath and show you that. Whatever I make, I always show you guys. Hey, Mups. How you doing, sweetie? Hi, Avery. You can shout. Yeah, you can have a shout out, Avery. I like your waves. You had a different name, but you've been around for years. Cool. Oh, you took a break. Okay. Well, we'll just keep you, Gina. You need a wreath? Yeah, I have a new wreath. Because remember my grapevine that I've done over and over? I still have it. But I really should just break down and buy one. I mean, for corn's sake, Daveda, just get a new one. But I have that boxwood green one that I made my 4th of July wreath out of. Did you guys see that, where I just put the picture in the middle and put a couple stars and a bow? Bada bing, bada boom. I'm done. Did you see that? I mean, I am not your normal wreath maker. A lot of people on YouTube make beautiful wreaths. I slap some stuff together and call it a day. Okay, Gina. How is your tooth, Muppets? Here she is. I'm here. I'm trying to think how I would make a snowman head. But you know those Santa heads that are the ornaments? You've seen them, Michael sells them and all that. Well, I've made those before years back, and I used to have ornament parties every year. And I made one year, and it was the one where you, what do you call it when everyone puts it in the middle and everyone takes the ornament, and then you can take it from them, and you have 3 times to where you can take it? Well, I'll never forget. People were wanting that ornament so bad. And at the time, my boss's wife ended up getting it because she was the 3rd to be able to take it from someone. But I want to share that with you guys. Those are really cool. And I think I'll do the bells again from Dollar Tree, how I changed those up. I'm going to do that again. And like I said, make that snowman hat, because I love snowmen for Christmas and Santa. So I have Santa in my living room, and I have snowmen in my den or my family room. Did she? Oh, I'm glad, Gina. I'm glad. No, it was me, Muppets. It said reconnect. I don't know why, but it just said it's reconnecting. Hi, Joanne. How are you? I was telling people how in the beginning, years ago, when I started fake bakes, the only one that was around was me and Pink, the pink tree at the time. I mean, nobody did fake bakes. And now everywhere you look, there's fake bakes. Joanne Barandi, she does fake bakes. But you could not find a person. I mean, so me and Pink are dinosaurs. And I was getting ready to do a short, so I got all my different ice creams out that I had close at hand. Well, now that some more are here, I'll get up closer. But I like these little things from the Dollar Tree, these cups, but I cover them with napkins because the decor or the decorations on it I didn't like. A coworker used to make super special ornaments each year. Oh, you're welcome, Joanne. Oh, yeah. I really want to do something with this Dollar Tree ice cream cone. Did you guys like my spaghetti jars? Those were fun. And you can do that for any holiday. And just get those clings. Well, you don't have to. I mean, you could just decoupage a napkin. But I love this. I've had this for years, this sign. Now you want ice cream? Banana splits are fun. I'm going to make another one. I'll make a couple for the holidays. This was just, obviously a normal one. But you know what? It's hard to find the glassware. And I think this one's so stuck I wouldn't dare try to move it because I'm afraid the banana would break. These I can find, these little cups, but I can't find the banana split dishes. They're hard to find. And these little sundae dishes, those are very hard. This one I finally had to use just a regular glass. And I don't put spackle. I learned my lesson on this one. Okay, I take that back. For this one, this one I did put spackle because I wanted it to look like ice cream. But this one I painted because, first of all, you're going to use so much spackle on that. To me, it's not worth it. So I just paint inside of the glass and then just put the topper. Oh, that's the other thing I'm going to show you guys too during Christmas. Another way that I'm doing the cakes, the fake bakes. And then this one I painted as well. There's no spackle inside. It just takes, and spackle is expensive. It is not cheap. And I really believe it got more expensive when everyone started doing fake bakes. I'm not joking. I mean, supply and demand. And so they're making a killing on it. Oh, my grandkids love it. Everly especially. She'll come in and she goes, "Ooh, can I eat this one?" I go, "Nope." One time my son came in and he was going to take a cookie. And I go, "I wouldn't do that if I were you." He goes, "Damn, Mom." He goes, "Why do you do that?" I go, "Well, I had to tell you, you'd break a tooth." Oh, cool. Where did she get them, Joanne? They had them at Goodwill. Goodwill always has them. We don't have a lot of Goodwill stores here, believe it or not. Well, I mean, where I am. It is expensive. It really is. So I will try to cut my cost any way I can. Now, this one I had to, well, I didn't have to. I could have, let me focus it. I could have painted that, but there's certain ones that you have to put it. You know what I mean? Because, well, you just do. Because like this one, let me try to get closer. This one, you see what I'm saying? I had to do that because it has to look like ice cream's in there. So that one I did put scoops of it and then the chocolate. But these, there's no reason to do that because malts, that is how, a malt or a shake is going to look. You don't have to. Certain ones like this, you have to. But these little containers, I'm going to do them for Halloween and do some toppers. And that's why I got the die cuts, because the die cuts, they have got so many cute, because look, okay, this one has the flag, right? Well, you can do the same thing with die cuts and you just put it onto a toothpick and you stick it in and it makes an adorable little, what do you call, like not an embed, well, kind of like an embed for your ice cream. Yeah, we don't have any good ones. We really don't. They have spackle on Temu? How much is it? See, the thing that would scare me is if you got it and it was dried out. How do you clean them when they get dust? Just a little duster, because, you know, I'll put the matte as a rule, the matte Mod Podge, depending on what it is. Sometimes the gloss, but usually it's the matte. And you just dust it off. But I want to make some tumblers, and I want to put toppers on those, but that you have to put the UV resin on top, because obviously you can't wash it because the spackle would eventually crumble. But I'm going to use the spackle, but like I said, I'll do the UV resin over it. Yeah, hair dryer. Pie piece, love, Bren. Yeah, you could use that too. Just get a little, I'm trying to think. Well, you know what you could use? You could use a you know, I can't get it out. A blush brush, a cosmetic brush, you know, a real soft one, and just use that and keep it just for your fake bakes. Real soft one. No, Angie. I'm telling you, she's just like a kid. Polly, she just goes and lays down. This one, mm-mm. Or a paintbrush. Yeah, that's right. Well, that's an idea, Gina. Well, I'm new to the resin as far as this kind of stuff. I mean, I've used resin, you know, when I did my apples, candy apples, which I'm going to do some more because I really like them. The AV, I think that's where it takes like time to cure, where the UV, you use that little light and you can dry it fast. I mean, within minutes. I think that's the difference, but don't quote me. Like I say, I'm just starting to get into that. I'm also going to start doing the fake bake candles. Not candles with wicks, but the melts. So I'm venturing into different things having to do with fake bakes. I've been doing a lot of research the last few months. I mean, my nose is constantly into TikTok or YouTube or Pinterest. I mean, that's where all my time is. Oh, you saw the wreath? Yeah, and that was easy. It was just a picture I had for years, and I just stuck it into the wreath. Joanne makes pretty wreaths. I am not a wreath maker. I mean, I love wreaths, and I can do okay with them, but I am not like other people with the wreaths. You know, I just put a few things on and call it a day. You've done resin on the glitter tumblers, lots of resin choice. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. Bye, Gina. Take care. Did you really use resin for your salt dough? Because that, I mean, in the very beginning, that's what I started out with, is salt dough, you know, and styrofoam, and putting tissue paper over that and then painting it. Now I'm talking back in the 70s, but I never thought of putting it on. But you know what? That's, you know, now that you say that, that would make sense, because then you wouldn't have to worry about the bugs, because that used to be the thing with salt dough. But I haven't experienced it in the last few years, but I do remember that those brown bugs would get into the salt dough eventually. So that's a good idea. That's a real good idea with the salt dough, because I do a lot of things with salt dough as well, but I never thought about putting resin on it. Well, both. The powder, the pigments are much more intense. The alcohol dye is, well, I guess it depends on what alcohol dye you get. But from what I've been researching, they both color, but like I say, the powders and the mica powders are much more vibrant. It was 3.52 ounces for $4.48. 3.5, that's not much spackle. 3.52 for $4.48. The spackle that I get is the big one, and that I paid last time. I paid 20, I think I paid 25 for it. And I can't remember the ounces, but it's the big one. You know what I'm talking about. Is it the gallon or half gallon? I think it's the, maybe it's a half gallon container. Air dry clay will last longer. My salt ornaments are long gone. Resin on them is good idea as long as the paint doesn't bleed. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I used to get so scared of the resin, and really when you start working with it, it's really nothing to be scared of. You just got to make sure that you have it measured, equally. And for my toppers, for the tumblers, I bought a silicone mold that I'm going to use, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to make some Dawn with the silicone, like I have in my one video showing you how to make your own molds. And I'm just going to make my own mold for the tumblers. It won't be hard. All you do is, lay the original lid in there into your mixture and then pour your own with the resin. You bought a big one at Menards, cost $27. Yeah, so mine was like $25, $26. So that's about right, heads. And then I also use plaster of Paris for my my bunnies, my chocolate bunnies at Easter time. But I'll tell you what, those molds take a lot of plaster, a lot. And for my big bunny, I don't know if you guys saw that one. I'm talking the real big one. This one's like 16 inches high. It took me a container and a half for that one bunny for both sides, because it was an A and a B, and I had to glue it together. And I also use the plaster of Paris to make my ice cream cones. These ice cream cones here. Pink sent me this silicone mold. It was a silicone mold that had like 6 molds in it. She sent me that. This one, I made a mold out of that, out of a Dollar Tree plastic cone. And I made the concoction, the Dawn soap and the silicone. And I made that. It's kind of wonky. It's the first one I made. But I made that out of plaster of Paris too. Hey, Charles. Hi, Debbie. How are you? How's your weather? Well, I guess I've bent your ear long enough. I gotta dust and wax my banister. I've been putting it off, but I gotta do it. And I gotta do a load of laundry because I have to work tomorrow. I'm counting down the months because I am gonna retire this month. This month, hello. This, I'll probably stay until Christmas, and then after Christmas, I think I'm gonna give my notice. Does that ice cream cone have a face? No, you're just going crazy, piece. No, I'm teasing. No, it doesn't have a face. It's just pitted. And that one over there, that one's better. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm done. I'm done. I know I'm done. I just can't take it anymore. Well, I miss you too, Heads. No, it's okay, Peace. It was just wonky. Yep, I go down to, what? No. I called and made an appointment for Social Security. And I want them to help me with it because I don't want to screw anything up, but they're going to do it over the phone. I go, I'm not coming in. And she goes, no, she said it'll be done over the phone. I went, really? All right. You love being retired? Well, see, I'm semi-retired. I only work 2 days a week, but it's 2 days a week that I'm getting sick of. I mean, it does help with, cushioning my retirement my pension, I should say, that I get from the grocery store because I worked there for 18 years. But now Hobby Lobby, and hey, don't get me wrong, they were a wonderful place to work for. They worked with me really well with my hours. I've never seen a company work with hours the way they did. I mean, really good. To give me only 2 days a week is great. But, I'm done, guys. I'm just done. Because I've worked in the public all my life, that I've worked. In the school, I worked with kids and parents, and then, working at the grocery store, and you know what that's like. And then, working Hobby Lobby. I mean, and it's just like, okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm almost done. Hey, Nathan, how are you? I know. Debbie, I feel the same way. I just want to get it done. Yeah, I don't know why, Joanne. Why don't they want anyone coming in? How stupid. I don't get it. You're retired too, Deb? So I figure when I get it started in August. Yeah, August. Yeah, I had to wait till August, you guys, and it's even over the phone. Good grief. My doctor's appointments, I can't get in until November. Can you believe that? What was I going to say? Because I don't want to get it until my birthday, but I'm sure I'll be fine because since they're doing it in August, my birthday's September 1st, so yeah, I know I won't get it that quick because I want to be able to get that 7% more, for my next birthday. I mean, for my birthday coming up, I should say. So anyway, I get it. Raised 4 kids, worked my butt off. Now I live in the mountains with an amazing view and I love with no pressure. I can thrift shop and craft whenever I want, paid my dues. Amen. Amen, peace. That's the way I look at it. I don't want to wait any longer because, well, I mean, come on, let's face it. At this age, you're on the downward slope. I was thinking about that the other day. I thought, shoot. Okay, well, even if I get to 85, I'll still only have, well, let's see, 68, 70, 70, 80, not like 17 years. Oh, Lord, help me. Don't forget spousal benefits. But I can't get spousal benefits if I'm getting my own benefits, right, Joanne? I mean, a lot of us of that retirement age, we've paid our dues. I mean, come on. Paid the old duzers. I'd like, see, I want to collect my social, and then still work those couple days a week just to kind of, well, you don't get that much, but I mean, just to kind of get a little more in there so I can get a couple things done that I need to for the house. Yeah. Oh, before I go, what are you guys having for dinner? I always have to know. I've been on a kick. I've been buying these ciabatta rolls and some dried salami, the really good salami with the pepper on the edges, and then some Gouda or different kinds of cheeses. And I always have to have marinara with my subs. So I've been making my own subs with my pepperoncinis and oh my gosh, you guys, my tomatoes, it has taken forever for them to ripen, but I have never had such good tomatoes. I mean, I plant them every year, but this year, I don't know what happened. Those tomatoes, it's like sugar. I mean, oh my gosh, those tomatoes are so good. And I grew my jalapenos and my lettuce. Oh, my lettuce is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And my peppers and my zucchinis are starting to come in. And my basil and my rosemary and my strawberries are starting to bloom. Really? Well, you better believe I will. So just ask him, although I'm putting in for mine, am I eligible for any of the spousal, correct? Oh, you're having pulled chicken in the crock pot, Dana? Hi, Dana. Denise, you're having chicken and rice. Pollo. Waiting for spousal benefits. My hubs is younger than me. Yep, I'm a cougar. He's 60, I'm 67. That's cool, no problem. So, Peace, you're getting spousal benefits too, plus your own social? Oh, this is news to me. Is that what I ask them? You're going to have chicken or tuna wrap or egg whites, LOL. But, Mups, you've been doing so good with your working out and everything. Oh, I need to start walking. Oh, Peace, they're so good. Good for you, love cougars. Vegetable soup. Ooh, vegetable soup. Yeah, you got to take it easy right now, Heads. Oh, it's your first year growing your own tomatoes? Oh, you're going to love them. Oh, I love beer can chicken on the grill. TRS and SS along with hubbies. Man, that is news to me. I'm glad you said that. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'd appreciate that, Joanne. But I mean, Peace, when he becomes 65, you'll be able to do that? Yeah, I really appreciate. Yeah, I would like to know more about that before I have my Dealy Bob. I'm JB Fortney. We are now on a plant-based diet. I've lost 26 pounds since mid-April. Oh my gosh, Debbie. So are the fires still going on in Canada? Your hubby's 60. When I applied for mine, I applied at 62. And then you also applied for your own, Joanne? The air is horrible there. Oh, you guys, that's terrible. Yeah, someone else I know is doing the carnivore. Oh, that's awful. Oh, you guys. I'm just praying we don't get hit with any of them, because we've had some terrible wildfires. Well, you guys, I've gone live before, remember? A couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. You had to change your diet. Oh, you had your gallbladder. That's what Heads just had done. Heads up. She just had hers out. So what made you realize you had to get your gallbladder out, you guys? So maybe you're going to have to go on some kind of a diet, huh? Muppets, you have yours out too, don't you? Okay, thanks, Joanne. I really appreciate that. Have a good rest of the day, Joanne. Mine was, hi, Teresa. Mine was because my doctor said it was poisoning my system. I was in a ton of pain and got really sick, and I had pancreatitis. Your body knows what it needs to go to the hospital. Yes, in the late 90s. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you, Brenda. I thought I was having a heart attack. Oh, paramedics and emergency room visit. Wow. What makes it happen with the gallbladder? You don't know? Is it just age or things that you eat, or just it just happens sometimes? Wow, they took it out 3 days later. The pain was horrible. Oh, okay. Women are higher risk than men who has had babies. Wow. Crazy. Well, guys, I'm gonna go. It's been sweet. Wish I was where I could see all of you and sit and talk and break bread. But I just want to come on for a little while because I miss talking to everybody. Oh, and if they've lost a lot of weight. Oh, Teresa said too, they felt like they were having heart attacks. Thanks, Mom. Okay. You too, JD. Thanks, Charles. I feel so good. Wow. Oh, of course, Teresa. Yes, I love it. All right, you guys, remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. There's only one you, and you bring something to this world nobody else can. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye.